Okay, so in this video, we're going to cover Shopify migration tool. This will be how you get your Shopify store over to your GrooveKart store. So you're going to find this app in the App Manager. So you'll click on App Manager on the left in the menu there, like that, and that'll take you to this page, and you'll go to Shopify migration tool and hit Configure. This will bring up what you're going to need to get your credentials to put into your GrooveKart store. And you're going to now, if you see that you've done this before, or you were in process, or you started from scratch and you lost internet access, you can always resume it by checking to see how much was done and then just hit resume. But we're going to do this from scratch here. So we need these 3 credentials in order to be able to do this, okay? So we're going to go back over to our Shopify store and we're going to create a new app. So hit Apps on the left menu. Then down below, you'll see Manage Private Apps. Click on that little hyperlink. Then up will come this page and you'll hit Create a New Private App. Okay? So once that's done, you're going to name it whatever you want. You can name it GrooveKart Migration App, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. And then once you're done with that, you're going to put your email in here. So if there's any errors that occur, the Shopify will email you to this particular email. Once you're done with that, you're going to scroll down to Admin API. Everything should hit Read Access. So you can see this Review Disabled Admin. Click on that. And then you're going to change all of those to Read Access. So this is what it should look like. Each one of these you're going to change individually. Now, you're going to click this box here, allow this app to access your storefront. Now, you're going to make sure all of these boxes are checked. Okay, so all those should be checked. Save, and then I understand and create the app. This will do its thing. It'll think. And once this is done, you're going to see your credentials to be able to grab. You'll see a little icon on the right to copy any of these once they come up. You'll see there it is, private app successfully created. So if you scroll down, you'll see that icon on the far right. You'll just hit that, it'll copy it, and then you'll just grab it and take it back over. You'll grab your password, and you'll take that back over, and you'll paste that into the password box. And then you want to get your Shopify URL. Now, some Shopify owners use their own domain, but for this purpose, for migration, you need the subdomain https:// yourstorename.myshopify.com. To find that, go to the example URL, and you'll see after the @ sign right here, my store is the best 13.myshopify.com. This is what you're going to paste, copy and paste it after you've typed in https:// and then you'll paste that right after it. So you'll see what this looks like in a sec here. You can see I've already done this. And you'll hit the next key, which will take you to choosing your options for migration. So you can choose some, one, all of them, and what you don't choose will not be migrated. Okay, the utility option is to clean anything in the GrooveKart store in those areas that you've previously done. So if you've done anything in here that you want to keep, don't choose this. Now, if you, like for instance, if you uncheck orders, it will migrate everything above it, and orders will not be migrated, and all the other areas will be cleared of any data that you put in there. So if you uncheck taxes, categories, and orders, it'll clean manufacturers, it'll clean the products, customers, manufacturers. So in this case, if you check everything, and then you hit next to move to the next page. But I want to mention first that products, customers, and orders are very important to keep and migrate at the same time. It's really best if you do that, because if you do them individually, you can always come back and migrate the next area after you've done things in your GrooveKart store. But what happens is when you don't do them all at the same time, uh, they may not connect and sync properly. So it's really best that if you've just been playing with your store and you want to just clear everything, just set it up like this. Have all of them selected, uh, clean GrooveKart store, and it'll just get rid of anything that you've done, and it will migrate in your Shopify store. Now, if you don't want to clean anything, let's say you've added some things into your GrooveKart store, and you want to keep that information in there, then by all means, don't hit the clean GrooveKart store and just migrate those things into the store. Now, if you uh, do this again and you think you made a mistake, it's going to double up what you've migrated. So you may have to start again and just do select all of it and then clean the GrooveKart store so it'll get rid of it if you make a mistake, and then it'll just migrate everything from Shopify into your store. So if any of that's not clear, let us know. But basically, it's really kind of important if you're migrating a store from Shopify into GrooveKart to have everything migrated at the same time so it all syncs properly, especially with products, customers, and orders. Those are the main things that you want to make sure. So, but you have the ability to either clean or not clean and do some cleanup yourself manually. So that's what that utility option is under the Clean GrooveKart Store. Once you are finished with choosing what you want to choose, go ahead and hit the next button. This will take you to a page which will show you how many items, you can see these items, how many items in each of these areas is going to be imported, and then you'll just hit the migrate key. Now remember, if you lose any kind of internet connection during this, you can just go back over to that migration tool and you'll see the place to resume like we showed you before. And that's about it. Let us know if you have any questions on this at all.